Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Grumpy Vlogger Live.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? Wow, what a day. It is hot. You know something, let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my absolutely outstanding co-host, and let's see if I can get rid of that pop-up too. Hello, Art. Oh, there we go.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. It's hotter than hell here too.
Yes.
Got up
Yes.
close to 100 degrees today.
Yeah, it's well, let me do this. Give me a second here.
Good.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
DJ wanted to know who was filming in that video I just released. That is
right.
Jordan Dopp. He's one of the members. He's the founding member of the Flight Club here in Denver.
So okay.
We do that every Sunday morning, and our other partner, Daryl, he's in Jamaica, so he's on vacation. So.
Oh, okay. Let's say hi to everybody that's in the chat right now. Let's see. We got Jody, Drone Shots. We got TJ, and of course you, Art, and we have Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk. So, yeah, it's summertime. I don't know if we'll get as many views. Drone Effects. Stop by to say hello. Hello, Claude. How you doing?
Hey, Claude.
Good seeing you. I don't see him up very often, but Judy's in there watching. Well, I've got this on in there so she can watch. She's watching one of her shows. The pup is in there. He was watching me, but he decided I was too boring and went over and laid down. So, but anyways, yeah, man, I tell you what, this temperature has been just friggin'. Well, it's the temperature just dropped when I looked down. It's 7 o'clock at night here, 7 Central Time, and it is still 100 degrees.
Wow.
We have nothing. We have nothing but 100+ temperatures the rest of the week. That's the actual temperature. It's supposed to get up to 107 by Thursday, which is going to give us a heat in.
Up to 101 or 105 today. I don't think we're going to be that hot. The clouds come in.
Welcome, North Hawk. Northside Hawk, I should
Dominic.
say. Dominic, yeah. I mean, this is, if you look, we have these kind of temperatures like every couple of years. Every 4 to 6 years. It depends. If it's not a big political year, there's not a lot of contention, temperatures stay normal. But when you get a bunch of hot air politicians, and it's really a contentious election coming up, well, then that they're going to be a lot of hot air, and that's going to raise the temperatures. I mean, that's my thing.
Well, you got a president that's releasing a lot of methane too.
That's true too. Yeah. Hello,
it's
Johnny
92
DRC.
degrees here.
92. Well, it's like I said, it just now dropped to 100. So, it was about 104 when I had to go out to get. When I ran up to get. I went to Taco Bell and got some tacos.
Oh, okay. Did you get the breakfast tacos?
No, I didn't get the breakfast tacos. Hello, Ben Cartwright.
Hey, Ben. Good to see you. Johnny D. And Nightbot. Yep.
Yeah, Nightbot pops in every so often.
Yep.
And, I mean, it's just too hot to do anything. It's just too miserable. All you can do is basically, if you're retired like me, it's too hot to get out and do anything. So I just stay inside and read, And I tell you what, I had plans of doing more tonight on the show than I'm probably going to do, but we'll see who shows up. I am. Turns out I thought I discontinued my my StreamYards, but apparently I have 2 accounts. I have one on my regular email address and one on my Grumpy Vlogger address.
Oh.
And the Grumpy Vlogger one is the one, and I've been paying for it all along, so I could have been using it. Grandpa naps work for you, Claude. Yeah, exactly. That's. I tell you what, I am tired today. I mean, I got too much sleep.
Yeah,
I was
no, no.
hurting. I was hurting last night, and I took one of my heavier pain pills, and yeah, I was laying there holding Judy's hand, and we were talking about something. Next thing I know, the phone's ringing, waking me up. It's from Walgreens. Like, what the hell? Why are they calling on Sunday? It wasn't. It wasn't Sunday. It was Monday. It took me. It took. I rolled over and went back. I just like listened to whatever, and I went back to sleep. And then when I woke up, or Judy woke me up, said something about the dog, or anyways, whatever. I woke up and like, she goes, "What is today?" And I go, and I looked at my phone and it said it was Monday. I said, "Oh, it's Monday." I couldn't remember what day it was.
Well, I've been
And
busy on the computer looking for work,
looking for jobs.
answering the
Yeah,
phone, getting
answering the phone.
getting
Yeah.
interviews lined up. So I got 2 interviews tomorrow, one in Longmont and one in Centennial. So I'm going to be doing a lot of
Wow.
driving. Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of
And
jobs are they?
production job assembly.
Assembly. Yeah. Yeah.
And I've
So
got
when do you
one
think?
on Wednesday, possibly two on Wednesday, and one on Thursday. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's. I feel for you. My youngest son. He turned. I had to ask him because I couldn't remember, but he turned on the 16th, which was what, Saturday,
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Saturday. He turned 48 years old, and that's our youngest. That's
Wow.
like
Wow.
it's like wow. Because I asked him, I said, "How old are you?" 47. He says, "No, Dad, I'm 48." But he also
Hey,
admit he
Curtis.
admit it's 42 in Melbourne, Australia. We're hoping it won't be
Yeah.
a precursor
Oh,
to
that's Fahrenheit. Oh, I thought that was
a
Celsius.
42
That'd be
Fahrenheit. Yeah,
pretty blazing hot.
and it's 46 degrees down in Adelaide, where Grant
Oh,
lives. Yeah.
yep.
So
My
and Grant,
ex fiance's older sister lives in Port Augusta, which is right
oh,
near
okay.
Adelaide.
Okay, and there's Curtis Dart. Hello, Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm broadcasting this. This is what I like about. I finally got this figured out. That I'm broadcasting on Facebook, but I got it on my personal site, so my family will see. So if any of them check it, they'll watch it. And I'm also on Twitch as well as YouTube. Almost said to you.
To you. Well, down south it's called Y'all Tube.
Y'all tube, yeah, exactly. Well, we're south, so it's yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on
Oh,
y'all
Y'all
tube.
Tube. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now
Well, I'm
those that
here at
may
my undisclosed location here
your
in the
secret
mountains of
location,
Colorado.
undisclosed location. Yeah, yeah. That's a nice looking. Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah,
looking
that's nice
background
little
there.
loft up there.
Yeah, yeah. Do you
I
have
ought to
problems
move
getting
my
into that loft?
studio up there. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, put it in the link there, Curtis, and uh
Cool.
yeah, I
Yeah, if you
and
want, you could play my latest video of me
okay, yeah.
doing a review on the Parrot Swing.
Says it might or might not be real treasure. Okay. Well, put it up here and we'll play it. But okay, is that it? Let's see. Whoops, that's not what I'm in to do. Oh, here, let's do it this way.
Yeah, let's do it then.
Let me see. Okay, now if I can, how do I share the screen on this? It's been a while since I've done this. Here, let me do this. Let me pull this off by itself. That way I can
Mm-hmm.
share screen. Let's do this. Oops.
Oh, thank you,
Your
Dominic.
system audio.
Glad you like
That.
that. Oh,
Okay. Hang on a second.
that makes a big.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
There you go. Got some apples. Oh, that's cool, Curtis.
That is
That was
cool.
cool.
And now let's stop.
There we go.
Bear was in here a minute ago barking at me, so Judy must have put him down. So, I don't know where he went. But, anyways, I was going to show Bear here if he'd come to me, but he came to me.
Yeah, come here, you little rascal.
Yeah. Oh my God, he just, he's turned into a demon dog. He just scratches, our arms up and.
Yeah. My sister's
He's been
cat
getting
does the same
Yeah,
thing.
he's been getting his nose boxed though for it because, yeah, Curtis, that did look cool. That was a very cool video. Very cool video.
Yeah, it was. Oh, I gotta tell you, I had a Karen on Facebook because I was posting yesterday my preview for my video that was released today. And well, I had my Let's Go Brandon shirt on in the video. So I went to all the different drone websites and said, hey, here's my previews tomorrow at this time.
Right.
Blah, blah. Some guy got pissed off and he said, F Trump, F Let's Go Brandon, take that shit off. I said, yes, Karen.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and everybody's allowed to wear whatever they want. If you don't like it, just don't watch it. You don't have to comment on it. That's the problem. We got too many people that they get butthurt over the slightest things now, And if you don't agree with them, then they go into a tirade and they don't want to talk about it and then spend 20 minutes talking about why they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Remember back when we were kids, there was something on TV or we saw something that we didn't like. What do? We just turn around and walk the other
channel.
way. We just said, screw them.
Northside Hawks.
We didn't make a big stink about it.
Yeah, I know, right? It was like, hashtag stay grumpy. Exactly. That actually got started on Ken Heron's show, and I intend to making some T-shirts that say stay grumpy on one side, and then on the back side, it's going to say get off my lawn. And then I'll have my logo on one side, but I haven't.
There you go.
I have everything to do it. I just haven't sat down and done it. It's just lack of.
There you go.
It's a lack of energy. I'm just lazy.
Mm-hmm.
You wear that? Well, when I'm going to do my first test run here. I think probably this week because there's not a damn thing I can do outside or go anywhere. Not that I would go outside and do any work anyways, but still, it's I I got tomorrow. Bear's going to be 12 weeks old, so he goes in for his next set of shots tomorrow. I hear him.
Well, I need to get a MAGA hat for my next video, or I'll wear my deplorables T-shirt.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a hat that Ron Lockwood gave me, and I need to put it. I need to wear it too. It's
There
about
you go.
making the left cry. We had an incident with the former prime minister. Yeah, I forgot I can do that here. So, but yeah, it's people are just, I don't know, they're just too sensitive. You know, I was going to show a video of a newscast, but I scroll through our local news on Mondays to see if I can find something, and we have now reached the realm of some of the other criminals in our state. There was an Oklahoma highway patrolman driving down, and I'm just going to tell you the story because I didn't get the video up in time. But he was driving down, and he saw this teenager driving a car, and he pulled him over for whatever reason. I think because they had been spotted somewhere they probably shouldn't have been. And there was an adult in the car. Both of them got arrested. And the reason they got arrested is because he could see in the back seat that there were Ziploc bags full of stuff. And there was also, as they said, an industrial-sized drone.
Ooh.
And they were supposed to meet up, and they missed the time, and the guy called them back. Anyways, they were supposed to have met up and dropped bags full of a leafy substance, tobacco. It turned out, they were supposed to be dropping pot in one of the state prisons, and they missed their, and they've gotten arrested for that. So, and well, the teenager was driving, but it was an adult that was. They were both arrested, but they released the name of the adult, but not the name of the teenager, obviously, because he was underage. So
now.
Yeah, and they said an industrial drone. In the story, they said it was a $3,000 drone. And it's really funny because in the first part of the story, they show a what's the one that the legs come up on? The
Inspire.
They show an Inspire first, but then the next one they show is a Mavic 2 or Mavic 3 Pro. You know, it's like they said, like the one shown here in this video, and they show two different drones in the video.
Wow.
Okay, which one was it? They said they checked them online and they retail for and they run for $3,000. So I'm thinking probably the Inspire. Yeah. Which is what they first showed, but then they switched. The second shot switched to a Mavic. You know, and I didn't pay attention to which one because I thought, well, that's just stupid. You're showing two different drones. And, it's just typical. Yeah. Philistines, that's right. They just don't know the difference in their drones. They do a drone story. So that happened here. And, they were supposed to be dropping in one of the local penitentiaries.
Like on Ken's show where the lady said, I think it was a plane that crashed. And she said it was the flux capacitator.
Yeah, capacitator. Yeah, yeah. People, I think the drones have been in the news enough now that reporters should start getting it right.
Right.
It doesn't. A Google search will hand them their answers if they just work a little bit, And if they would ask their drone pilots, because almost all news stations here in Oklahoma, the major ones anyways, they have a drone pilot. Just ask them what the hell kind of drone is that.
They had to do, if the police took a picture of the drone that they used.
Well,
what kind of drone is?
That's what I was trying to get, was a copy of the police report, because they actually did have, and they show it just for a second, and you can see that it is the Inspire, because you, but it's kind of blurred the way because it was taken like, they took it at an angle from back here, overlooking they blurred some of the stuff out, but you could tell by where they embedded the picture it wasn't Inspire. So,
Okay.
but it's like, why the hell did they show that Mavic in there? That's just dumb. It's just
Lazy reporting.
lazy
It's a
reporting.
drone. We'll throw a Phantom 2 on.
Yeah, exactly. Why didn't they put up? They might as well have put up a what was that first little drone that they put out? The DJI put out the little one. The
Spark.
before the air. The Spark, yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
Sprint for some reason. Yeah, I've got a Spark.
Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't remember.
Well, down in Australia, it's called the Spock.
Yeah, because they don't
That's
use
what
ours.
Greg calls it.
Yeah, the
Spock.
Spock. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but
I guess it lives long and prospers.
there you go. There you go. But yeah, it's just I was going to play that video and I just didn't get a chance to download it because I got sidetracked with other stuff to do and but I'm just so this heat. I went out for just long enough to run up there, and matter of fact, my air conditioning didn't actually start working good until I got home. Until just before I got home, because to just drive up there back, you sit there parked. It doesn't.
Oh yeah, in your car, yeah.
Yeah, and the air conditioning in the car just didn't cool down until I got about a block from the house. Like, really? Now you start cooling good? Like, but it was a last minute thing because I'd asked Judy earlier, what do you want for supper? And when I told her, it's only, 4:30, 5 o'clock. Oh, you got time to run up? Yeah, okay. Well, I got up there and then I had to eat and then
well, right after my video got done, I ran into the kitchen and made some spaghetti with ground elk meatballs. And boy, was it good.
Yeah.
You know what? Ground elk tastes just like beef.
Oh, it tastes, yeah, I loved it.
No gamey flavor at all.
Yeah.
Antelope is pretty good.
Antelope's not bad, but deer, yeah, I don't like
can
deer.
Be a little gamey, but
when we first moved to Grand Junction, that first year we went out hunting, and Drone Rob, hello, how you doing?
Drone
Welcome.
Rob.
And we got our next door neighbors to us. They hunted and they had they got deer tags and so they are elk tags. So they brought in a bunch of elk that year, and they had a bunch, and they said, "Here, we got too much. You can have some of the hamburger. We'll keep this."
Ooh.
So, and then they got a couple more elks, and they just kept giving us their elk meat. And so it was about, I think I was in my senior year, and the lady across the street was cooking some hamburger, and she asked me to come over. She says, "Can you tell if this smells bad?" And I smelled it. And I said, "I don't know. It might." I said, "But to be honest with you, I haven't had ground beef in 3.5 years, so I don't really know." I said, I hate to say one way or the other because we've quit using. We're either using elk or something like mainly elk hamburger is what we were using, and occasionally we'd have deer meat, because I shot a deer, my dad shot one. The guy that did it there in Grand Junction, he put beef tallow in it, which kind of gave it it took the gaminess out of it. Of course, if they're dressed right, you get them done at the right time of the year. They're you dress them out right. You let them sit out and season before you take them into the
That's why you don't want mule deer, because they're real gamey. Because they feed off of that sage all the time.
Well, and that's it. Yeah, they have a lot of sage. And of course, that's what I hunted was mule deer. That's what we ate was mule deer. But mule deer, like I said, if you get it in the right areas where, if there's a lot of leaf, a lot of, not a dry, if it's not a dry summer going into the fall, and they got plenty of other trees like the aspen trees, because they like the aspen too, to eat off of, or good ground covering besides the sage. The other trick is not to drag your deer through the sage, because that'll just, after you've gutted it out, Don't drag her
Yeah.
through the stage. That just makes it worse. So I'm gonna have to go in there and see that if I can find that little
And
tool in there.
Dominic says I use kangaroo in
Kangaroo. Yeah,
bolognese sauce. I mean,
bolognese.
béarnaise sauce.
Yeah, no, that's what they
Yeah.
call bolognese. That's what they call it down there. It's a red sauce of
Oh.
some sort. Yeah, I learned that because the first time I heard Grant say it, the way it pronounced it sounded like he said bull's balls,
Oh, okay.
and I thought, why in the hell would you use bull's balls in your spaghetti? You know what the hell is that? Of course,
Hey,
he
people are
laughed at me.
nuts for him.
Yeah, well, is bull. It was the Australian
That's kind
accent
of like
and the
calf fries.
yeah, sort yeah, yeah. Well, that's
Rocky
what I
Mountain
thought it was.
oyster.
I thought, really, calf fries? Is that what you're talking? No. I said, why the hell you? It's bolognese, but the way they say it, the way it sounded like bull's balls.
Yeah.
So Grant got
Mhm.
a good laugh out of me for that. But yeah. Anyways, let's see. Remember at the top of the hour, we got, I take it Ron Brown will be doing his show.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if there's anybody has took over or has doing anything in my time slot right now or not. Because
I don't think so.
I don't even know
Okay.
how many we. I don't even know how many we got watching right now.
Oh, let me check. We've got 9 people.
9 people. Okay. Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah. That's a
Well,
slow
that's
night.
because you took a week off because
Well, actually, I took off.
my eyes are dilated. I can't do the show.
I couldn't focus, man. I'm still having problems. It's like, my eyes were hurting so bad. Yeah, that's the way I felt too. That's the way I felt. And to be honest with you, I'm still having problems with them. So I had to switch glasses because I couldn't see with the ones that I normally use. So I had to switch to another pair. Now my eyes have changed again, so I'm having to switch back. So yeah, that's why I got this squint look because those bright lights do hurt my eyes. I'm kind of,
So, did you get a chance to see Ken Heron's rerun on Thursday?
I caught part of it. I actually turned it on, watched part of it, and was the chat over there on the side. Now that was everybody that was watching because it's set up
Right.
like a premiere, right?
The chat up above in the middle, that
Right.
was the old chat. And I'm looking
Old
at
chat,
that
yeah.
and I'm like going, wow, look at all those old
A lot
names that we don't see anymore.
Names you don't see, and that's it. There's a lot of them that have come and gone. Of course, people like we lost Rick Halber, and I think there's been a couple other. Who's
I
the
Am
one that
Wedge.
used? Yeah, he's still around. I've seen him every so often. He'll pop into something. But matter of fact, I saw him. I don't know about a month ago. I saw him pop in on. I think it was
awesome.
on Ken Heron's show. I think it was on Ken Heron's show.
Wow.
Yeah, I hadn't. And I think that's where I saw him. And also,
Oh, Jim Wallace.
yeah, Jim Wallace, and he's still around. I talked to him a 3 weeks ago. He's just going through a hard time. He's got a lot of he deals with depression, and it's hard on him, and he's just things aren't going the way he would hope they would, but
Mm-hmm.
that's the way it is with a lot of us nowadays,
Yeah.
and I saw something. Oh, a lot of you know that I do ventriloquism for fun, not for profit, because I'm not good enough to do it for anything but fun. But you may not know this, but did you know that this weekend, as of I think Saturday night, was the last night of the International Ventriloquist Convention?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, it was in Kentucky.
Oh, wow.
That's actually where that's where the it's called Vent Haven, and it's the Vent Haven, which is a museum for ventriloquist dummies. The guy that started it wasn't a ventriloquist. He started it in his house. He had his garage, and he turned that into a place to put his store his dummies. And he's got some of the oldest collections. I think he he's got one of the Charlie McCarthy's, and one of them's in Smithsonian, and David Copperfield has one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
David Copperfield's another one, the magician, that is one of the largest collectors of ventriloquist dummies.
Did you know that Don Knotts started out as a ventriloquist?
As a ventriloquist, yes. Yeah. There's a lot of magicians and a lot of comedians started out doing ventriloquism first.
Yep.
In Don Knotts' case, it was good because he was such a bashful. Ben Carr, I'd be a better ventriloquist than guy operating the dummy in the White House. Yeah, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Chris Wedgeworth. Welcome.
You heard the story about Don Knotts and how his ventriloquism career ended?
No.
I think he was on a cruise ship and he had a particularly bad set, and he decided, I'm done with this, and he threw his dummy overboard.
Oh, yeah. That will do it. Yeah. But yeah, but they had a big convention. You just sent me a link to his video the other day. The ventriloquist. Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham.
The earlier. Jeff Dunham was there. He did a routine and did a speech, and I think he may have taught a class. The gal that she was on America's Got Talent, and she won Spain's Got Talent.
Darcy Lynn?
No. Well, Darcy Lynn was there too, yes. But her name is Cecilia Manure, something like that. She's Spanish, and she won Spain's Got Talent, and then flew over here to join get on America's Got Talent. And she does a routine. The routine that she did was without a ventriloquist dummy, without a puppet.
Right.
She starts tuning in, and she hello, the news today, the news is and starts doing the sounds of a radio, like the radio.
Oh.
And then somebody calls her, done with it. Yeah, hello, hey, can you hear me? Hey, yeah, I'm on my show right now. No,
wow, that's
I don't want it. Yeah. And she did that routine, but it was unbelievable. Now they asked her how she got before she came on. How'd she get started as ventriloquism? She says, well, she was a classically trained opera singer, and she was doing good. And she was sitting around drinking wine and watching YouTube, and she saw it and said, "I thought I would do." She says, "I just thought I'd try it." And how long have you been doing it? She goes, 2 years.
Oh man,
I'm going. That just sucks, because she's. And not only that, she sings opera too. She does a part where she sings some opera in.
Well, you do bluegrass.
Well, that's true, yeah, but
it's mostly grass.
Yeah, it's mostly grass, yeah. Yeah, the blue stuff leaves a stain on your teeth, Yeah, it stains your teeth.
It's not really bluegrass. It's more like crabgrass.
Crabgrass, yeah, exactly, yeah. But. Yeah, it's she finally got the little guy up there. I guess he went back and pestered her enough. But so they had this convention, and she was one of the guest speakers. And and I was talking to Judy, and I said, it's real simple. This gal is a classically trained opera singer, so she has to learn the breathing technique, which is a lot of ventriloquism requires proper breathing.
That's right.
It's not just stopping the lips move. You gotta be able to enunciate and how to. She actually sits there and flosses her teeth like this, and you can't even see anything. She's just like, flossing her teeth, and just keeps talking like it's nothing, And it's like, I'm sitting there going, wow, and
that's good.
And then she takes a drink of water, which is. I could do it too if this was a clear bottle. I could show you, and it's like, Yeah, well, anyways, this is how it sounds, And it's just what she does is she keeps her upper lip against the bottle, or her lower lip against the bottle, so that the water doesn't come in. In the last minute, she pulls it off and then wipes her mouth like she just took a drink. That part I figured out just watching her, but that's what I do. I try to find out how other ventriloquists pull crap off, just like magicians do. So, but she was really talented, and so for those of you who missed it, in Kentucky, this weekend was the International Ventriloquist Convention, and there will be another one this time next year. But
awesome.
And the money goes to pay for. They just tore down all the buildings, and they've just built whole new buildings for the whole museum, because they took down the original house and they've gutted everything and tore it completely down, poured new foundations, and really is looking nice. And all this money that they
What town was that in?
That's my bad, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see if I can find it here.
It's called Ventronic.
Vent Haven. There it is. Vent Haven official site. Museum. It's the only museum dedicated to Fort Mitchell, Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Fort Mitchell, Kentucky. So,
okay.
And you want to go look at some of the old dummies there.
Yep.
Believe it or not, speaking of old dummies, there's even I think a dummy there of the current president.
Oh,
actually, it might be him. I don't know.
Probably wouldn't.
Yeah, right. No, that would have only been if it had been Al Gore. No, this one's made of rubber.
Okay.
That's why his face is so expressionless.
Kind of like Walter.
Yeah. Walter does a great impersonation of him, I gotta admit. Walter looks, you put the two side by side, but anyways. So we have digressed. I started out with a little bit of drone news. It wasn't much. And we've talked about ventriloquism and what else? Let's see, what time is it? Is it time for me to do a shameless plug?
Yeah, it's probably that time.
About that time. Let me do this. And then I'll put on shameless plug. There we go. Yeah, Northside says they need more Aussies like Matt. Yes. Doing live streams, exactly. Well, Chris, they're for sale right there on the site. Their links are in the description, guys.
Chris, your stickers are on their way. Got them out this morning. Oh, and up next on the Grumpy Vlogger Show, we're going to be doing mole and skin tag removal.
You know, my show hasn't gone that far into the toilets yet. I hope not. Yeah, and I've got to get some more stickers printed out. I've got to get some. I still got stuff I got to send off. Yeah, Chris, I agree with you. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah, I agree with
Stickers.
you.
I like stickers.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going to do some stickers, and like I said, I'm working on the design for the T-shirt, and if I like the way it looks, well, I'll either print off some special ones and just make a few of them and see how I like it, or uh, uh, because like when I do the giveaways at Christmas time, I've mentioned this before. I pay for all that. I have to order it from. I get it at my cost, which just means I don't get any profit off of it, or I get no money off. I pay. Well, I think I like 99 cents maybe, or something like that is all I get off of it. But uh, but so like I said, I can. I mean, it cost me like to make this one. I think make this cup here. I think it was about $3.
Well,
Would it come down to maybe 4 at the most? And compared to I don't know what they are, $15 or $19. I can't remember how much they are.
mm-hmm.
And I haven't got brave enough to try one of these yet. But this is done the same way, using the same sort of stuff. I just it's a fusible bond stickers. Oops, wrong stem.
Yeah, that's
Wrong
over on
stream.
my show. I start the show, and all of a sudden there's hashtag coffee,
Hashtag
hashtag drop.
Yeah. No,
Or
we don't do the
hashtag
hashtag stickers yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably ought to. I probably need to start doing a bunch of
Now,
stickers and
Jesus,
giving
he
away.
was a carpenter. Did he ever make a profit?
You saved him up from last week, didn't you, buddy? Yeah, no profit for Jesus. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he paid quite the price for the for that. That.
Well, you,
And he
you
just
heard the story about the Last Supper, didn't you? Where Jesus got up and said, "I have some bad news for you guys. One of you is going to betray me tonight." And Paul says, "Is it me, Jesus?" No, Paul, it's not you. And Bartholomew piped up, "Is it me, Jesus?" He goes, "No, Jesus, it's not you." And then Judas says, "Is it me, Jesus?" And is it me, Jesus?
Yeah. That was that's about the truth of it too. That's just about the way that would have been the way it would have sounded in one of today's modern churches. Had it
Mm-hmm.
had it been today's times. And yeah, and
You probably thought, I didn't know he knew who Bartholomew was.
yeah. Well, I was sitting there thinking, oh my God, yeah, he was one. Yeah,
See, because I'm a student of history, and I
Right,
watched
right.
some of these videos on what happened to the prophets. And
yeah.
I think there were only one or two that actually lived a full life that didn't
Right.
didn't
Most of
die
them
as a martyr. Yeah.
were, right. Most of them were martyred. I think. I think
Couple of
John
them
did.
were crucified upside down, and John
Peter
was beheaded.
Yeah. Was beheaded. Was he beheaded? I know John the Baptist was, but that's a different John.
John. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but there was also another John.
Yeah.
They wrote the book of John.
Let's make that a little more confusing. Hey, John, could you pass the potatoes?
Oh, and yeah. What about first, second, and third John? Which one of those? They at least numbered those Johns. There's a guy that does. He does a charts thing, and he does everything from royalty to history.
I've seen that.
And he went through that, and I'm sitting there going,
Mm-hmm.
"What?" He made it more confusing than if he hadn't, and It's like, okay, let me think
Yeah.
here. What do I remember from my early days in the ministry? Yeah, and I had to stop back. It makes me sometimes I have to, I've forgotten so much that I have to stop and really go back and start looking through things again. Jesus
So,
walks into a motel in Nazareth and puts
who
3
was
nails
the
on the reception and says, "You can put me up for the night." Oh my God. Oh, I just, something. We're all going to hell after this show.
oh, man.
Yeah, I tell you, there's a couple of guys. There's one guy. He's a priest. He's a monk. Anyways, he's wears the friar's robe type thing, but he has the collars. So he tells some of the best religious jokes. He's a man of the cloth. Truly is, but he loves a good joke.
Oh, that's good.
We we actually, as a gift to our priest, one year or the first year we were in the Catholic Church, I bought a book uh, because he talked about this book that he had of Catholic jokes, and he just thought it was hilarious. So we went up to the Catholic bookstore in Tulsa and found book 2, and we gave it to him the night of our confirmation. And on Sunday morning, most of his sermon came out of that joke book. Oh my God. The sisters were not happy with Judy and I for getting him that book because he read all the jokes in it. Oh my, those nuns were, I thought I was going to get smacked with a ruler. Yeah, he had a great sense of humor. And it turned out we had both been stationed at Davis-Monthan at the same time. He was in the missile command and I was in weapons systems. So we crossed paths and probably seen each other in the chow hall more than once, but it was before he became a priest, but
Right.
it was like, oh, so he was one of those guys, had gone to college and he was one of those guys, got his commission, and then they sent him out there and, every 48 hours they rotated crews and he got sent down into one of those silos to sit there ready to push the button, turn the keys and push the button. Yeah, that's what his job was. Goes from a guy that's about to blow up the known world to a priest. I mean, that's quite a jump.
Well, there are always 2 of them down there,
Chris
and they
Hope.
have to turn the key at the same time. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it takes 2 to launch the.
Yeah, it takes 2
missile.
to one
not
has to
one
break
person.
in. Plus, they have to break open the code to verify that the code is right. Yeah, they don't leave it to chance. They don't. So, but yeah, it's anyways, man, I'm running out of steam here, and we got 10 minutes to go. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to 10 minutes. I had in my mind what I was going to talk about, but I'm probably going to cut
don't
this
talk
off.
about politics.
Oh yeah, let's not talk about politics on this show. I don't want to hear about politics. Politics just make me angry.
Yeah.
Are you going to leave now because I said politics?
No, I'm not.
Okay. All right.
That thin skinned. And
Yeah,
I'm not
I
from
know.
New York either.
That's it too. Yeah, we can laugh about it now. It's like I did go back and watch that, and it's like, really?
Evidently, I mean, I'm pretty close to 200 views on that, which is better than the week before.
Well, and unfortunately, Mudball, welcome.
Hey, Don, good to see you.
And and unfortunately, you get people like that, and they tend to, and some of the other people that people aren't going to come back. So you may have run somebody off, and you just don't know. And
or you get some a-hole that goes on and tries to burn you, and he ends up pissing off all the different live streams where he got booted out of all of them. So you never see him. I see him once in a great while on on I think it's Rodney's show or Rodney's show.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, YouTube is a fickle mistress. You know, it can turn on you in a heartbeat, and you have to. You know, one thing I've learned from being on YouTube, and because I've made my own mistakes, but and a lot of them I took. You know, I went too far with my opinion on things. I should have let it go. And my 700, if I've got that many, how many?
Yeah,
I don't know how many.
Let's
what am I at anyway?
Yeah, you're at 732.
732. Well, I'm hanging
You're
in there
holding
then.
Steady.
So I'm holding pretty steady. Yeah. So my 732 subscribers who have been loyal to me, you know, yeah, I've been stuck in that 720 to 730 slot for about Max Air 420. Max Air. Hey, wow.
Hey, Max Air. Good to see you, Max.
Oh, glad to have you, man. You know, and that's the thing. YouTube is a fickle mistress because you can just piss off the wrong person, and then you are, you're screwed. You know, you're screwed. You know, that's just the way it is.
And you got some channels that like to rag on other hosts, and that guy is not popular, but except in his own little group.
Well, see, this is why my channel is the way it is, because I'm popular in I'm grumpy, so who cares, right? I'm popular in my own head, and it doesn't matter.
You're not burning everybody.
No, I try not to. You know, I try to stay out of that, and I try to be fair to everybody.
Yep. You're
this is not a DJI, DJI. Yes, this is a DJI.
We're all denominational here, Matt.
Yeah, we're all denominational. Yeah, we cover everything.
We do Autel, we do EXO.
Johnny Drone Flyer, welcome.
And Johnny.
Yeah, you notice you notice when I said I'm going to cut this show short, people started showing up.
Yeah, hey, that's how
I see how they think. Oh yeah, we only have to put up with about 3 minutes of him. Let's get on there.
We just got the notification.
Yeah.
That's why, when I do my show, like at several hours before the show, I'm on Facebook and I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Instagram. I'm letting everybody know, hey, I'm on.
Yeah, I just sent out the notification today, and I've been putting it up on my Grumpy Vlogger page of Facebook, and I decided this time I would put it on my personal one, which that's where I join everybody's groups. So,
right.
He says, to be honest, he's usually tune out after the first 3 minutes. Well, that's okay, So it's probably good you came in for the last 3. I appreciate that. I do that on some shows. There's been a few shows. I sometimes can't hear, and I'll just put my headset in, and then I'll go over there, and then I'll doze off, and I'll wake up. Oh, well, how'd we get... I try not to miss the news or the weekly Beauchart.
Yeah, the news and the weekly Beauchart, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to put you on here. You can tell a couple of jokes.
Okay.
And I'm going to go check on Judy real quick. I'll be right.
Does anybody know all the words to pigeon jerky? There's a couple lines in there. I don't know if they're saying it binds birds and makes them go, or it finds birds and makes them go. I don't know. Or are they talking about the fine birds? I don't know. Because I kind of like to know what all the lyrics are to Pigeon Jerky. So when I do sing along with Pigeon Jerky, I know what the hell I'm singing about. I'm not like some of these people that sing along to some songs and they make up their own lyrics. The bathroom on the right, or the girl with colitis goes by, or dirty deeds done with sheep. Songs like that. It's balanced. Yeah, no, this is the one. Oh, okay. It's balanced nutrition to make them grow. It's full of fiber to make. Oh, okay. Okay. That explains. Okay. Now I understand. So that's what's going on. In case you guys missed it, I had a Karen last night because that person took exception to my Let's Go Brandon t-shirt while I was doing the video of the parrot swing. By the way, Marcus Crawford donated that to me because remember when I lost my drone on my neighbor's?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was the parrot swing that landed on the roof, and I flew my Phantom 3 Pro, Phantom 3 Advance over to, somebody gave me a bright idea. Oh, yeah, you use the prop wash, just blow it off there. Yeah, right. So I get over there, and that sucker got sucked right into the wall and went.
Yep, right, and you lost it. Yeah.
I went over there to. Oh, look at
there's
that!
Bear.
Oh, look at that!
That's Bear. He'll be 12 weeks old tomorrow. Yeah. His ears stand upright, and he's just a general pain in the ass. Get your claws out of me. It's like a cat when you pick him up. He just digs his claws into you. You want him down there? No. Anyways, thanks for covering for me. I had to go in there and help Judy with the TV. And I said, I'm going to bring the little guy back in here. So anyways, that's Bear, guys. You guys have heard me talk about him on...
Oh, I'll have to check that out. Mondegreens. That's where you hear the words in the song differently than what the lyrics are.
Oh. There's a category on YouTube called Mondegreens. I'm going to have to look that up. Cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we have managed to pull an hour out. It's like pulling teeth trying to get us to do a show tonight. I apologize to everybody that missed my show. I didn't have a show last week, and it's just, I am tired. And so I'm going to go ahead and start the Art. I want to thank you for being here.
Hey, it's always a pleasure. I have so much fun doing this show. I'm so glad you had me. And
oh yeah, I appreciate it. Well, you help out because I know I can depend on you to be there and to be able to. I mean, a lot of guys, they have busy schedules and they don't have the they. Especially if they're in my time zone or the time zone to the east of me, their time, it's already 8 o'clock when my show comes on, or some of them don't get home until about 7:30, right now.
So stay tuned next week. We'll do the mole and skin tag removal next week.
Yeah, we'll do that next week. We'll wait until next week. So, anyways, Art, I do appreciate you being here. I appreciate each and every one of you that was in the chat tonight. And I'll try to do better making sure everybody gets notified. If you haven't, check your notifications to make sure you get them. And I just don't have a lot more to say. I'm just really, and remember, actually, he's already started, so I'm going to go ahead and put on the weekly timer. I'm going to put myself on full screen. Art, again, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Look, good night, y'all.
Hello, folks. Remember what I say: be kind, treat each other better than you treat yourselves. Remember, everybody matters, even old fat white guys like me. So God bless. God help the USA. I am the Grumpy Vlogger, and I'm out of here. Bye bye for now.